Here's the shift that I had in my thinking. We should be the adults in the room, the old souls, the ones that feel like they've been here before, the ones that feel too sensitive for this world, right? But so often we're the ones that feel the most insecure. We're often the ones that feel like we have the most baggage and like we are carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders. Well, it's not about carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders anymore. It's about owning your path and doing what is right for you. Doing what is right for you will benefit everyone. If you're an old soul, then you have a rightful place here on this earth. You have a meaningful voice to add into this conversation on earth, right? You should be a leader in the community. But so often we are the ones that struggle the most with confidence, with self-belief, with owning who we are, okay? That has to change. If you're watching this and you resonate with this, which you probably do because you're here, you're staying here, you're listening to me speak right now, you know what it's like to feel super, super sensitive and like the weight of the world is on your shoulders and you have this mission and this purpose and you have like a big heart, okay? You have a really big heart and you want to share something with the world and you don't know how to do it, all right? But maybe you've been more of an introvert. Maybe you've been a little bit of a quiet type. Maybe you struggle with confidence. Maybe you were the black sheep of your family and that you were always pushed down. You're always forgotten about, okay? Often old souls are those kinds of people, all right? They don't make a big fuss, okay? They're never the center of attention or anything like that. So the idea of being the center of attention is kind of icky to you, all right? You might not inherently want that, okay? But if you haven't noticed, this world is in severe lack of good leadership. We have no good, wise, loving leaders that can lead the way, not by control or coercion, but by actually having wisdom, lived experience, understanding of the deeper aspects of life, understanding of how to have empathy and connect with people truly, one-on-one, okay? Everyone that resonates with this message needs to be in a place of confidence. Not only for your benefit, but for the world's benefit. The more you light up yourself, your own life, and you go in the direction that you really want to go in, that's when you will literally attract everything that you need, okay? All the people, all the situations, the environments that you need in order to be successful, all right? And you need to be a little bit selfish in that endeavor. It's not being self-centered, it's being enlightened, being selfish in an enlightened way, okay? The more you light yourself up, the more you love yourself, the more you're able to love others. You know, if you don't love yourself, you don't have true love to give anyone else. We should be the adults in the room. We should be the ones setting the example of what it means to be wise, of what it means to live courageously, to live freely, to live from our heart, to create an awesome reality. All right, the one thing we have control over is creating our own reality, okay? And that might bleed out into the collective, okay? But all we have to do is sort out this one, okay? Sort out yourself, okay? And the world will be okay, all right? It's all you can do. It's all I can do. It's live the best life that we know is right for us, okay? So if you're living that life, fuck yes. If you're not, then you got work to do. And I offer guidance on how to do so. All right, I understand this path. I understand what it's like to be insecure and not know where to go, not know the steps to take, not know how to be empowered and confident. Like, what is that? How do you get that, right? I know that path. So if you feel called, I offer a free clarity call. The link is in the description below. We need to be the ones setting the example. It starts by you reclaiming your power and showing that to your family, your friends, your community, and perhaps even online, like I'm doing right now. The world needs that right now. It needs empowerment. It needs inspiration. It needs a better way forward. All right, we need the visionaries, okay? We need the art. We need the voices. We need the mentors. We need the teachers, okay? We need all that. Like let loose in an empowered way. It's always been the way, right? The spiritual teachers, the artists, right? They're the ones that are envisioning a better future forward. It's always been like that. But we have been taught to be small. We've been taught to be small. It's time to be bold. It's time to be who you really are. All right, you're a big energy. All right, if you're still watching this, you resonate with me. And I know I'm a big energy, okay? I hold back, all right? My whole life, I kind of taught myself to hold back a little bit. Don't make people feel uncomfortable, all right? I always have to hold back a little bit, all right? Hold back my boldness, my fire, okay? Well, at what cost? At what cost, all right? Because now what's at stake is your life and perhaps the fate of the planet. I don't want to it's not that big, you know, I don't put too much pressure on myself. I don't want to put too much pressure on you, but if we can't live in an empowered way, what hope do we have against tyrannical governments and just bullshit leaders, all right? None. All right, we got to be empowered. So if you resonate with this, subscribe. I love you. All the best, my friend. See you in the next one.